Hey everyone, me Kevin here. I've absolutely had it. I am so devastated by this Congress and I can't even begin to describe it, but I'm going to do my best by providing this update. Mnuchin says that both sides have dug in. Mnuchin is back from the Middle East, and I kind of almost wish he didn't come back, because at least when Mark Meadows was leading the negotiation while Mnuchin was out of town, Mark Meadows was saying, hey, if we get some infrastructure tax credits and maybe we can, onshore some jobs, no problem, Nancy, fine. We'll go with a larger package. We were close. Well, now Mnuchin says, no, each side has dug in. And honestly, at this point, we are nothing more than a clock that just goes around and around and around and never moves. We go tick, we go tock, and at the same time, virus hospitalizations are up over 40%, and we hit a new daily record during this entire pandemic of over 79,196 cases reported today. And we end up demoralized for yet another day. Nancy Pelosi has just stated that the speaker remains hopeful that a deal can be reached soon, and even mentioned that there was, quote, some headway that has been made by committee members, and committee members will, quote, work through the weekend. Well, let me be frank. I've heard work through the weekend for 5 months, and they never get anything done. They take Saturday off, and then they go on the Sunday talk shows to talk about how the other side sucks. Speaker Pelosi and Mnuchin will also, quote, speak again once additional progress is made, aka they're not even going to talk anymore until the underlings, the committee members, figure it out. Aka, we are sitting here while the leaders of our country delegate the most important work in front of our country right now, dealing with the virus and dealing with the proper relief for Americans, it's not even stimulus anymore, to other people. This is upsetting and pathetic. And yeah, I want my life insurance. And yeah, I want my 3 free stocks with Webull. Y'all know those are linked up down below. I don't even have to mention it anymore. We have 6 weekdays left to get a deal agreed on, drafted, because we got to get it agreed on. Then we got to draft it all together. Somebody's got to stitch all the pages together. 1,900-page bills don't just write themselves. Then we got to vote on it. Mitch McConnell's got to be cool with it. And we got to get it signed into law before the election. And folks, the odds of us getting a stimulus package done in a lame duck session, which is the period of time between the election, assuming it's not contested, which would just delay things even longer, and, or worst case, the whole stimulus, I didn't even think about this, worst case scenario, the stimulus debate gets caught up in a contested election. Oh, well, if we get the election that turns out a certain way, maybe then we'll get stimulus. I could just see it happening from both sides. But anyway, usually a lame duck session is between November 3rd and January 20th, the next inauguration day. During that period, we have what's known as a lame duck session of Congress and the presidency, because the next presidential term has not begun yet and the next Congress is not in session yet. And even though the next Congress technically goes back to work at the beginning of January, you really think they're going to do anything without their president there yet? No. So this means we have a serious threat to the odds of basically getting nothing done over the next 3 months, because whichever side loses is very likely to just sandbag any progress until January. This literally means as we enter a potential third wave of this pandemic, and don't get me wrong, I understand, I get it. Yes, we test more than any other country in the world. Yes, case counts are going up because we test more, but great. When we test more, we also figure out who's sick so they can quarantine and protect everybody else. But the point is, cases are still rising. And what matters right now, beyond that, is that we are not getting relief on stimulus checks, unemployment pay, state and local funding for police and firefighters to actually take care of freaking people. No money for a safe vaccine. No money for testing. No money for contact tracing. Wouldn't want to do that in America. No tax credits, no rental protections. I just did a full video breaking down the coming housing crisis, given that evictions are already being filed left and right, and you even have states like Texas just totally defying, and I'm not blaming Texas here, this might just be certain companies, but there are a lot of people basically filing lawsuits against the CDC, filing evictions for tenants anyway, and then other people are saying, well, we are allowed to file evictions anyway, but we just can't kick tenants out until January 1st. It's just all a complete disaster. I encourage you to watch that video. Just if you go through my videos under, if you type in me, Kevin, and you look at my channel and click on the videos, just skip the Borat video. I already got enough hate for that one. But what else are we not getting? Childcare. No childcare aid, right? No homeowner aid, no PPP money, no second round of PPP, no EIDL, no money for airlines, no money for restaurants. I'm just pissed. And I could keep going. And I will keep going. I will keep bringing updates, but I just want to, it is Friday night, and this was supposed to be, look, we had a 48-hour deadline on Tuesday, and then somehow a 48-hour deadline was put into place by Mark Meadows on Wednesday, and that was supposed to be right now. Well, congratulations, our government has screwed us again, and it just goes to show we can't rely on these bastards at all. And I'm really, really, really pissed, and I don't even care what side you're on, because I love all of you. I just hate them. Because the reality is, I think we're all more similar than we are different, and I think it's them driving us all mad. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.